This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys, we'll start with new concept. Yesterday, let me recap with yesterday's class. So this is the work we did yesterday: background changing and object cutting. So relevant to this, we made yesterday work and we changed many. I mean, we know the menu options also, 3 to 4 menu options, and we know the tools now. So now we'll do the other work, new work. So which I'm going to teach you today is black and white to color. So we'll turn black and white image into color image. So if I want to turn black and white image into color mode, first we need to take a artboard. So artboard, I told you for each and every time the same measurement here. You can name the file here, and you can take a size here, relevant size, only because I'm taking my own measurement, so that's why here I have given custom. So I can customize my artboard however I want. Okay, and here whenever you are changing this one, make sure you should change inches first, and then you should go to width and height of the artboard. Then you can come to resolution. Resolution should be 300. So I hope everybody practiced yesterday's work. So here resolution I'm taking 300, the same thing. Need not to change this one. Resolution and color mode should be same. RGB only. And now I'll give OK. I'll get a new document. The new artboard is created now. So now I should turn my black and white image into color image. So if I want to do that black and white to color, now I'll take a black and white, and after that I'll show you how to turn color image into black and white also. We can do that also here. So now I need a picture to turn this black and white into color. So we should search for the black and white image. So for that I'm taking a new tab. Here I'm going to Unsplash. So here I can type black and white image. See, I'll get black and white images like this. I can turn that to color. Take some good picture. Okay, let me take that old image only, and after that I'll show you one more image how to turn color also. I mean, like how to turn that black and white into color. First, I'll show how to turn this black and white to color. After that, I'll take that image. So I'm just dragging and dropping it here. Give enter to come out from the transformation control. Control plus for zoom. So now zoom the picture how much ever it is possible. So I told you today I'll teach you new tool. So the new tool is pen tool here. You can use pen tool to select a object just like this. Okay. And remember one thing, if you know to work with pen tool, you are professional. You specially professionally considered as a designer because designer knows to use pen tool quickly, fastly. They can use that pen tool to cut image easily. So make sure you should know to use that pen tool. So now I've taken the pen tool, I've selected here. Now if I want to work with pen tool here means need to click here. Just a click. Just one click and then again click here. And if you just click you'll get a straight line. So if you see that curve, click and drag to select that curve, and you'll get a two line like this, and cut that with alt, and again come here and select it properly. Control alt Z, click and drag it like this. First you need to click, that's all. No need to click and drag or do something. First you need to give a point there, then if you see any curve point, click and drag, you'll get two lines, then cut that with alt. Now you can select like this, you can keep on, and here click and drag. And after selecting this, after when you started, when you gave a point here, you should end that point after selecting everything. After selecting everything, you will get it like this. You should go to the property bar of pen tool. There, select a selection, and you will get a make a selection panel. In that, give a feather radius as 1 and give OK. And here you need to do Control C and V. See, the new layer has arrived. Now what you will do, after taking a new layer, you should go to image adjustment, and here hue, saturation and color balance you can use, but now I'm using color balance. I'll take a color balance and I'll give a color, whichever the color I want I can give that color. You can see there. And now let me give the skin color now. to give a senior skin color, I should select it properly. I'll come from here. Again, I'll tell you how to use pen tool and see to it. And now you are in the layer 1. Which layer? The lips layer. You are in the lips layer. So you should come to the original layer again and take a pen tool. Just a click. Here you need to just one click like this. And if you see curve here, you need to click and drag. Whenever you see the curve, click and drag. You will get two lines. Cut that with the alt. Go to the middle point of that line and hold alt and just click. It will cut. Now you can just take it like this. When you see the straight line, you can easily give a point. And if you want to move the object, means hold the space bar, you'll get a hand symbol, and with the mouse you can move the picture. Again, you can give a point. Again, you are getting a curve here. So if you are getting a curve, again you need to click and drag it like this. You need to click and drag, and again cut that with the alt space bar. Hold the space bar and take this. And now you see the curve point here. Again click and drag it. Hold alt and cut that. Click and drag. Hold alt and cut it. If you know to use the pen tool, it will make you too easy for you to cut the image. Click and drag this. So as much as you zoom and cut, you will get a perfect point. Easily you can see the image and you can cut it properly. So zoom and cut it. Whenever you are cutting the image, zoom it and cut it. So here you have a air part. Leave out that. So here you can see the curve point again, and click and drag it and cut that with alt. click and drag it. Click and drag it. So here click and drag it. Now you have selected a image. You have selected a face only because see here we doesn't have any eyes to give a color, and it's a normal one. That's why we have selected fully here. So now we need to go to selection in the property bar. We should go to selection in the property bar, and with feather radius should be 1. Give OK, and you'll get a dotted lines. You need to be in this original layer, and you should control C and V. You'll get a layer like this. Now you can go to image. Now you can go to image adjustment in that color balance. So if you want to give a color, which color normally you will choose? Can you answer me? Which color you'll normally choose?
Skin
Any
color.
one of you? Huh? Skin color only. Here, which one you will move?
The yellow one.
Yellow one. Okay. See, if we move yellow, see, this is how it looks. So not only yellow we should move, along with that we should move this also. Okay. We should see to it, and we should give the perfect color. Can you see? Now it looks beautiful. See now. So here if I hide, it looks black and white. After giving color, it looks better. This is how you can give a color to skin. If you know to, mix up the color. So, and make sure, again I'll take one more picture, and I'll tell you how to give jewelry color, and I'll tell you some more points about colors only. I'll take a new artboard now again. Mm. Here take inches and the same measurement, and 300 should be the resolution, and RGB should be the color mode only. Now we can take the other image. Let me take that. So here, this one I'll take. Again I'll just drag and drop. And in the last class I told you how to take a picture. So if you want to take a image, you should go to file, place, and where your image is, you can select that and you can place it here. Now, so it looks blurred. Let me take other picture. I'll take some. So take a HD picture, then only it looks nice. And make sure it should be a JPG, then only it will apply here. So here I'm taking a color image. Okay. So that color image I can turn that to black and white. I'll tell you how to turn that color image into black and white. This also won't come, I guess. We'll take other image.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes,
Ma'am,
tell
we can
me.
use Unsplash website.
What? You can text
Ma'am, we
me
can
in the
use
chat
Unsplash.
box. Your voice is not. Yes, you can use Unsplash. Of course, you can use Unsplash, FreePic, Pixabay, Pixels. I told you many website yesterday, right? You can use any one of them to take picture. Whichever you feel comfortable, and that should be HD. See, whenever you're working with pictures, that should be HD only. Then only it looks nice. So if you give some effect, it looks nice. If it is HD means. For that sake, you can use these kinds of website. But make sure you are taking a good picture. If the picture is not good, whatever you give, it won't affect there. Make sure you are taking the good picture. Okay, I'll take this image. So it's in color. So I'll tell you how to turn this to color in easy way. So let me just take drag and drop. Now you got this. Hold shift. Only because of jewelries I'm taking this. Okay, I told you how to turn the skin color. Okay, other than that, for dress and all the same concept, you need to select here and you can give a color here. The same concept only, but only for jewelries, and I should tell you some more points about colors. So for that sake, I took other picture and this color one, which I told you before. Now it's in color, okay? So you can go to image, and yesterday I told you the other option will not enable. Why? Because why it is not enabled? Why you cannot give any effect? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me why it is not?
Because you didn't rasterize it.
Exactly, very good. So I should rasterize here. If I want to rasterize it, right click. So you'll get a rasterize layer, rasterize it. Now go to image adjustment. In that you can take a hue saturation. Hue saturation here, you just need to, you should reduce this. Should put this to minus. That's all. It'll be fully black. Still more, it should dark. If you want that to look so dark, means you can just turn this. So this is how you can turn the color image into black and white. And other than this also you have many other here, hue saturation and other you have here, like see desaturate, this one you have. So still one more option is also there. I'll tell you in further classes, okay? Now it has now it is in black and white. Let me turn this to color. So if I want to turn this to color, first I'll go to some jewelry. Okay, let me select a jewelry first. Imagine you should select each and every way properly. So you can use a quick selection, but make sure it should be perfect, because see, there is a gap between here. So that's why take a look that perfectly you should do. Let me give a color to this image now. I'll select the. So again, I'll tell you how to use pen tool. See, you just need to give a click, just one click starting. After that, you can just add on the point. Okay. First, you zoom the image. Whichever it is possible to zoom, that much you zoom the image. Okay. You can see there how I have given. So here you will get a curve again. You can add a curve. Small points also important here. You can give a color. Take the curve point. If you want to give a curve, click and drag to add a curve. You'll get a two line. Cut that with the alt. So again, you can see the curve here. Click and drag. Click and Click and drag, cut that with alt, click and drag again. Click and drag. You can just add a points like this, but whenever you see the curve, just click and drag it. Click and drag. Click and drag. And you should meet the starting point. Control Z. And now okay, hit the nearby points. Now after selecting this, go to selection in the property bar. Go to the selection and feather here should be 1. Give OK. Now it is selected. Then after selecting, you should do Control C and V. Control C and V. Now you can go to image, adjustment, color balance, and now you can give a color. So can you tell me which color I can give? Anybody answer me which color I can choose for the jewelry?
Yellow again.
Yellow again. See, this is how it looks. But not only yellow, again you should choose a red also.
Red.
It looks better. Yes, yellow and red both. You should choose how much ever you want, that much. You can add it. You can make that look like yellow gold. If you don't want red, you can make that look yellow gold. If you want to make that to look like antique one, you can take that, or else you can just it can look like rose gold. However you want, that that you can make it here. Okay, you should only decide according to that picture. Here if I made that as a rose gold or a yellow gold, it won't look good. It has to be like antique only, then only it looks better. So and see to it, what are the measurement I have given, plus 57 and minus 69. So once if I have given the same color, once if I have given the color to one jewelry, make sure you should give the same color to the other also. Plus 57 and minus 69 or something I have taken. No, the same thing, the same measurement I should take here also. And for skin tone also, I told when you're taking for skin, if you're selecting only for this part, you should see the measurement there. And here eye also, for eye also you can give a color. For lips also, here individually if you are selecting, if teeth are visible, when you are selecting individually upper lip and the lower lip, make sure what you are giving to the upper lip, that you should give to the same. So everything make down somewhere, when you're practicing, make down somewhere skin tone, the color measurement, and the jewelry color measurement, eye measurement, eyebrows also. Now it looks like a black only. If you want that to see, if I have given, if I have selected skin tone, means roughly I'll just select now. I'll show you. Wait, roughly I'll just take this. Roughly I'll just take. Now I've selected this one. Okay. After selecting this one, make sure you should be in the original layer. Then you should give Control C and V. Okay. Now if I give the skin color here, color balance, and now I'll show you with you. See here. You can change a color whichever you want. You should take this here and you can change a color whichever you want to give. See, this is how it looks. Should be 0, but it is not taking much. But you can use color balance to give color. This is how you can see brown eyebrows also. I've taken the color and now it looks like brown. So if you want to give a black color to it, means you need to select a eyebrow, each and everything, for each and everything. See bindi also, each and everything you should see, and you should give a color each and everything. Again you will do Control C and V, but here I have not selected yet. So now selection, and now go to the original image, Control C and V. So now still it looks like brown only. Why? Because here we have a skin layer. So we should take this and put it up. Now you can see. But we should select properly. Here I have roughly I have selected. Okay. You can make this to look like this only, or else you can just darken the object, like go to hue saturation here, and let me zoom the image, and here you can take this here. See, it looks darker. You can make a look this darker or a lighter. When you white color, you can turn this here. When you want dark black, means you can turn this here. It looks like some mantravadi. Okay, don't give much. Okay, properly give this and arrange it, and the selection part is really very important. Here roughly have selected. Selection is really very important. See, still I should select here also. See to it. Zoom the object first, then you select that. For each and everything here, for eyebrows also, and for eyes also, and for this one again, each and everything. Firstly, don't give the skin color, especially for the face. After giving everything, so then you give the skin color and put it down. Okay, you should arrange the layers, then you can see there. When you start arranging that, you can see the differences there. So now let me select the eye here. So come to the original layer, selection, and now select, do Control C and V. Take this layer above the face layer. It looks black. So if you want to change any eye color, you can go to color balance and you can give some effect. Okay, you can see the measurement and you can give -6 and +4 I have given here. The same thing will apply here also.
You're not audible. So just drag and take this because it has a curve there.
take this properly and go to the original layer, selection again and give OK. Give OK. Now do Control C and V. So take this and put this layer up above the face layer. The same measurement you have to give here. The same measurement you should give here. Go to color balance. So this is the measurement we have taken. The same thing we have given. It looks same. But here you can see, here also it is brown only. Each and everything, I told you, each and everything we should give a color. When we have given a color directly to the skin, it applies to everything, each and everywhere. So that we have to take properly.
Ma'am, you're muted.
So now again to the same thing. Here, take a select this and hold alt and click there. Again, you should select properly till here. You can select because you can see the curve there. till here properly you select it. Zoom and select. Whenever you are selecting the object, just zoom it and select it. Properly you zoom that
Ma'am, there's a
and
lot of
select
disturbance
it.
behind.
Okay. One sec. So now cut it that with alt and join that point. Go to the original layer, take a selection and give OK. Same thing you can see here that you should give Control C and V and put that layer again up. This one you can see here. But if you still want to adjust that with a white, means you need to go to the hue saturation image menu adjustment in that hue saturation, and here go to the lightness and you can give till 20. You can give this how it looks. See the difference with this and this both, or else you can give 15 also. See the difference with this also. And you should give a color for this also. Each and every where I told you, each and everywhere it is important. So go to selection and do Control C and V. Again take this up and give a color now. Lightly light red you can give. Okay. 245 you can give. So you should only check that, and the same thing you should apply here. First you should take one color and you should apply to all. The same thing will apply to all. And for hairs also, I told you for hair color also you can change, but here it is not necessary to change. For other images you can change, which is related that kind of image. Now I'll come to the dress part. See here again you can select this properly, zoom the picture, and here take this. So here you need to see the option till here only it got ended. So now see the option till here I'm selecting and just taking the blouse color here, and so here select again. So select this again, cut this alt with the alt, select it, and here you can see the jewelry part again here, or here also the same thing you should do it here. Now I'm just giving the color to the dress material. So but for all this designs you should give the color there for each and everything. And and give, go to the original here, and now you can just control C and V, you can give a color here. Whichever the color you want you can give that. Can you see the color differences? Whichever the color you mix, that color will come here. So make sure you can give any one color. And see the same color measurement, and you should apply here also, and here also the golden part which I told you, that you can apply it here. And for borders also, and here you should give a nail color also for each and everything. Here can you see the tiny designs on the sari? So for each and everything you should make a design for each and everything. Fully it is black and white now. The fully you should turn that to color image. That's how they turn. Okay, fully you should turn that to black and white completely. See here, I'll just show you. Roughly I'm just selecting it here. Go to the original layer. Before selecting the object, don't do Control C and V before selecting. After selecting and giving the feather radius, you can do Control C and V. If not, it will not select and you'll not able to copy paste there. See here, you can give however you wish to the border color. Okay, the border color, the measurement you should see for what and all you are giving. You should see the measurement and the same border and same color combination. Have a color combination in your mind. Colors are really very important here. I told you in the starting of the class only, colors are really very important here. And that too with when it's with vector based software, it is really very important. Make sure it should match to that particular, it should match to that particular object which you are giving it here. Okay, see here, when it's yellow and gold it looks like this. Can you see when it's only red it looks like this? Normal simple border. See, the measurement. So however you wish to give, that you can give it here. So make sure you are doing the same thing, and here I'll show you the jewelry for this. And here you can give any color to this, because it's, you can give any color to this ring. See here, it looks like stone kind, so you can give any color. And in the middle of this bangle you can see the dots, there you should give a color. Okay, stones you can see here, so for that you can, when you're doing, do it properly, and you should show the work. At last I'll see everybody's work. Sometimes I may randomly ask the work which are, which we are completed, so that randomly maybe I'll ask. So be ready with your work and practice it. So now again select, you can see how many layers it got. Okay, here in the middle of this, in the middle of this you can see the stones here, so you can give a color for that also. So you should see each and everything, both the side it has, so you can give a color for that. And again, for this part and all, the tiny part, tiny designs, and you can see here, make sure. And for nail parts also, you should give a color for nails also. First, when you are practicing with this black and white to color effect means, take some simple picture like flower or something else like that, a single picture, single kind like this, simple one. After that you can go to this big pictures where you can give each and everything should be filled. So first take some small pictures and do practice in that. After that you can take this and you can practice it, each and everything you can give your own creation colors. You can mix it up and you can give colors, anything, for anything you can turn.
Control C and V. See, if you are giving it for one nail, the color, make sure you should give it to the other also the same color. But here you can see it is taking very light. I mean, like the color is, let me give here highlights. See, each and everything you can just make that. Okay. And now you can come to hue saturation and you can just give this one. See, now colors are changing. Whichever the color you want. If you want the dark, you can just increase it. Now it increased. This much only it will come. Or else you have an option here. Reds, yellows, green, cyan, blue, magenta. Can you see? So the outer part will take that. And here also you have an option to, see here, to increase that. This is how it looks. But the for one nail which you have given, the you should give to the same color measurement to all of it. So I hope you got this, how to give color and how to take the measurement and how to give everything. You should only mix up the color. You are playing with colors, that's all. Whichever the color you want, you can just apply it there. And now you can tell me if you have any doubts, and you can text me in the chat box. If you have any doubts, you can text me in the chat box. Guys, I'm asking you if you have any doubts in today's concept or any other, you can text me there in chat box. In last class also you don't have any doubts then? Did you practice? Answer me. Answer me in the chat box. Give yes if you have practiced yesterday's work. Pragati. Pragati, I mentioned you yesterday. It is not a link. It's not like a mobile app which you can easily download and you can work. It is a software where you have to pay for that and you should get it, or else you can take a cracked version. You'll get this cracked version CS6. I mentioned you there also in chat box in yesterday's class. CS6 you can take that. Okay. So now what I'm teaching you is CS6 only. So that you can get it. It's not a app which I can give you link for that. Okay. It is a software. I mentioned you. Madeline, you practiced. Okay. What about others? Are you listening it or not? Say yes at least if you understood. I'm asking you, everybody. So in today's class, if you have any doubts with pen tool and with the work and with menus taking and with pictures, how to turn color image into black and black and white into color, you can ask me again. I can teach you. Still we have 4 minutes. We can discuss again. So if you have any doubts, text me there. Text me if you have any doubts. At least tell me if you don't have any doubts. No doubts. You can reply for it. No, you know how to reply. If opposite person is asking you something means you can reply there, right? Guys, I'm asking you.
No, ma'am, no doubts.
Okay. Only one person told me no doubts. What about other? Okay, please do practice which I told you today. Okay, which I thought you today. Tomorrow we'll come up with new concept again. Will not repeat every day the same concept. We'll come up with new thing and new concept, new tools we can use, new options we can use again. And please do practice from the first which I told you, from the first drawing and the background changing. Each and everything are important here. If you lose one day practice also, you I definitely I may sure 100% sure you not learn anything. Make sure practice everything. Okay. And then you can easily do your own creations. You can get your own creation where you can market that easily. You can sell your work if you do properly your work. No, this one all which I am showing you now. See the first work which we did. If it is really good, if you are doing really proper work means you can sell that work to the online platforms where you can earn there also. From there also you can earn. You can do freelancing each and everywhere, and you can go to companies also. Such type of work will be added to some magazines and all. And at last I can give you some some of you effects also, extra effects which you can practice at home also after this. So we have certain hours in that I'll cover most of the good topics. Okay. So now, okay, we can end the class now. So if you have any doubts again, so don't hesitate to ask me tomorrow's class. Okay, in tomorrow's class. Bye. Bye, class.
This conference will now be recorded.